So it's time for us once again to engage in financial matters, and so our certified financial planner Grant Van Zyl is here to talk to us about disability cover and the importance that it plays in your financial strategy that you need to have in place, because you never know when something could happen that could change your life forever.
Totally.
We were talking earlier on about lump sum versus income disability cover. Now, is it one of those either or kind of approaches, or do you need to kind of have both?
Yeah. So what I like to do is I like to say, what is the debt that needs to be sorted out? And then you take out the lump sum amount on that portion. And then once you've settled all your debt, what will your monthly living expenses be? And then that portion you'll take out through the income protection side of things. Just keep in mind the lump sum disability option is way more cost effective than the income disability option. So, because the chance of you having a faster payout on an income protection policy is higher than a lump sum disability option. So it's not really either or option, it's a kind of a combination of the two if you can afford to go that route, definitely.
Now, since you're saying that lump sum disability cover is the most cost effective, looking at it specifically, what do you need to look out for?
So once we spoke about it a little bit earlier, but make sure when you are getting the cover, you understand what the cover is giving you, because there is different tiers of it. So you're going to get your entry level all the way to the comprehensive. It's like cars. I mean, there's different variants of cars, medical aid. So make sure that you fully understand the benefits that you're getting, and make sure that they're going to cover you for what you feel they're going to cover you for, because you don't want to be in claim stage and not get the benefits that you were hoping to get or thought you were going to be getting at the end of the day.
So how exactly does disability cover affect your pension savings? Because on a technical point of view, do you not say that because I've now, let's say, been in an accident and I'm now unable to work anymore, I'm therefore technically retired?
Yeah, so some pension funds are fortunate enough to have an income protection facility connected to it. Because remember, once you become disabled, you can no longer work. Therefore, you can no longer derive an income. Yeah.
Or at least let's say you can no longer work in that particular field that you used to, because
field,
obviously you can apply your skills and your knowledge to other...
So once you get over the event, you can obviously start looking at other avenues or whatever the case. But let's say worst case scenario, you permanently disabled and you can't go back to anything. The chances of you able to maintain the savings facilities that you've created for retirement are highly unlikely. So when you do become disabled, make sure that your pension fund has an income protection facility connected to it, or that if you're an investor into a retirement annuity that doesn't have these extra facilities, that you take out extra income protection to make sure that if something does happen to you, that at least you can carry on with those investments.
I want to just quickly go back, and maybe this might be a very silly question, but just for my own personal understanding, that once you have or you decide to take out this disability cover, right?
Yeah.
Does it cover you for a specific form of employment, or are we talking all across the board? Because if you become disabled, and let's say you were saying you're a piano player, you lose a hand, you can no longer play the piano. If you acquire employment in another completely different sector, does that disability cover still cover you for the loss of income as resulting from what you were doing, which is being a piano player?
Totally. So that's a very good question. So this is where that terminology comes in. Are you getting disability cover that stipulates for your own occupation, or do you want disability cover that's going to be own or similar occupation? So if you're going for disability cover that covers you for whatever occupation you're in right now, it's going to be more expensive than the disability cover that's going to be own or similar occupation. Because if they can find another occupation that's related to it and it doesn't need your kind of expertise that you have at the current moment, they can obviously discount the price a little bit more, because the chance of you getting a claim is smaller than with the own occupation side of things. But like, for example, if you're using yourself as an example, you're inquiring for yourself. Someone like you're multifaceted. So you want to go for something that gives you cover for your own occupation or loss of income. So as soon as you lose an income because of a disability, you want that to kick in and to pay out.
My word. So clearly lots and lots for us to still get into. So do yourself a favor and clue yourself up on the ins and outs of disability cover, and don't let yourself be caught out when that accident possibly might occur in your life. Of course, it's not something that's pleasant to think about, but something certainly to keep top of mind. And of course, we will be back again with Grant a little bit later.